Hello YouTube, Muddy Triathlete here. A week ago, I challenged myself to run 50 miles over the course of a single week. I was scrolling through my Strava and I saw that I had never ran 50 miles in a week. I started tracking all my activities back in 2013, and I was just scrolling through and was like, all right, here's some 10-mile weeks, 12-mile weeks. Once I got a little more consistent, seeing like lots of 30s, lots of 32s. In mid 2016, there was a 46, but no 50+ mile weeks. I was like, I've been running for a long time. I should change that. 50-mile week, it's hard, but a lot of people have done that. So I was like, it's about time I do that. So I embarked on my first challenge of 2019 to run 50 miles in a single week. So I made a plan. Monday, run 8 miles. Tuesday, run 7 miles. Wednesday, run 10 miles. Through Wednesday, I'm at 25 miles. I'm halfway through. Thursday, run 6. Friday, run 5. And then end it on Saturday with a long 14-mile run that gives me 50 miles even. Let's see how it went. Monday, didn't go great. It went well, I just didn't feel very good. I went out to the trail, I did an 8-mile run, like 700 feet of gain. But I felt pretty sluggish, I had an upset stomach. So I was just like, let's get this done, come on. Let's get up these hills. Let's put these 8 miles behind us. It took me a little over an hour. I ended that run. It was 8 miles at 8:11 per mile with 700 feet of gain. So nothing special. And I actually thought I'd go quite a bit faster on that run. I was hoping for, instead of 8-minute miles, I was hoping for 7:30 miles, but it's okay. I was like, this is gonna be a long week. But luckily, that was easily my worst run of the week, and I got it over with quickly, so that was nice. Tuesday, I felt quite a bit better. I didn't want to stress myself too much, so I did a little bit of intensity. I did Tuesday, I felt quite a bit better. I wanted to do something a little faster, but not too intense. I didn't want to push the intensity and the volume on my first 50-mile week. I think that's kind of a recipe for disaster. So I just did an easy workout, 7-mile run with miles 3 and miles 5 fast. So mile 3, I ran a 5:48 mile, and mile 5, I ran a 49 mile. So it was nice and consistent, a little bit of like an easy mile in between. And for that entire run, I got 7 miles in, average pace of 6:55. I did this on the road, so it was a little flatter, but it felt good, and it was a good way to start the week. Wednesday is when I really started to shine. I went out for my 10-mile midweek long run, and I had the Game of Thrones soundtrack playing in my earbuds, so that was great, and I felt really good that day. I had a new pair of shoes, the VJ Max, which I highly recommend. I'll do a video review of them soon, but I felt good. I was flying. I ended up running 10 miles at 7:24 per mile with 1,000 feet of gain. So really solid Wednesday week long run. But I didn't stop Wednesday there. I got home to do some weight training in the evening, and I decided to do some conditioning. So I did the CrossFit WOD Helen, and Helen is a 400-meter run followed by 21 53-pound kettlebell swings and then 12 pull-ups. It's 3 rounds for time, and I did a little warm-up before that just to get shaked out before I went hard. And I set the treadmill up at 5-minute mile pace, and I did Helen holding that 5-minute mile pace in 8 minutes and 28 seconds. Lost a lot of time on the pull-ups. I was doing strict pull-ups. I need to learn butterfly pull-ups, but that's a discussion for another time. That brought my weekly total up to 26 and a half. I'm a little bit ahead of schedule, which is great. So Thursday and Friday were both easy runs. I just wanted to get the distance in. There's nothing special. For Thursday, 6.5 mile run. Friday, 5 mile run. That puts my weekly total at 38 miles. And I was looking at my Strava a lot. It's like 38 miles, 12 to go. Yes. So that was Thursday and Friday. Pretty easy. So Saturday was the culmination of a week's worth of work. This is where, you know, I had to get 12 miles to hit 50. I was planning on doing 14, and I started the run. I was tired, but I felt surprisingly good. At about 2 miles in, my right calf started tightening up. It was a little uncomfortable. Luckily that went away about a mile or two after that. I did a 14-mile out and back run, so I turned around at 7 miles. Luckily I had done 1,500 feet of climbing, 7 miles in, and the rest was downhill, so you got a nice downhill for the last 7 miles. And I really started to push the pace and get my cadence up and really let loose those last 7 miles. I felt really good. It was a really nice day for Las Vegas in June. I don't think it even broke 90. And at mile 12, I knew I had achieved my goal, 50 miles. And I took kind of like a victory lap the last 2 miles. I was patting myself on the back a little bit. I was very emotional because I finished this challenge and I was really proud of myself. There's a lot of other trail runners and mountain bikers out that day, so I was giving them high fives and that was really fun. And I finished those last 2 miles, 14 miles, all done for the day, 1,500 feet of climbing, and average pace of 7:41 per mile. Weekly total came to 52.1 miles, and I achieved my 50 mile per week goal. I'm very proud of myself. I'm very happy about that. And I'm excited to challenge myself again and see what I can do. So some takeaways. I was really surprised at how well my body held up. I thought the 50 miles would beat me up a little bit more. I might walk away with some like niggles in my ankles, or my IT bands might be sore. Luckily that didn't happen, and I felt really good the entire week. I actually felt stronger and stronger as the week went on, and I was really motivated to keep running, but I knew I had to stop and just, be smart about what I do next. So this upcoming week, it'll be a lighter volume week. I'll probably try to hit my base average mile about 30 to 35 miles per week. That way I don't overdo it. But going into the future, I do want to raise my average weekly volume to about 50 miles per week, and then throw in some harder 60, 65 mile weeks in there. So I think that'll really help my performance going forward. So thank you for watching this video. If you liked, please hit the thumbs up button and leave a comment down below. I will be doing another weekly challenge this upcoming week, so subscribe so you can hear more about that. I will, once I get 100 subscribers, so tell your friends, I'll do a giveaway for 100 subscribers. I don't know what the giveaway will be yet, but once I hit that 100 subscriber mark, you can expect a giveaway. So again, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next video.